Hey, we happy to see you and happy that you got back home safe. So, who we're going to introduce is Mr. John Hilliard and his whole panel of wonderful people. John knows 100% about the facts about the Feel Great system, the company, and he's in a position right now where money is no longer an issue. He's a very humble person. He loves to help people and has a big heart, and he's a lot of fun to be with. So let's introduce John Hiller. He's going to share with us this amazing two packets a day, how it's life changing, and we're changing lives in 60 countries right now. So here we go.
Right. Thank you for that, Nurse Crawford. Give it up for Miss Crawford. Yeah, Nurse Crawford. Excuse me. Man, talk about knowing all the facts. I'm trying to get to her level. She knows everything about this system. But hey, come check her out at the top of the next hour, for real. But let's go and get started tonight. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we are going to start talking about it. First of all, I want to also send a big shout out to everybody on YouTube and 2 pages on Facebook. Welcome tonight. Feel free to screenshot everything, ask questions. We are definitely trying to get this information into the hands of as many people as possible. So yeah, this is very, very powerful information. Thank you for coming. Let's get started. All right. Again, my name is John Hilliard. Welcome everybody. Let me go ahead and start by telling you why I decided to get so involved in such a very, very powerful mission. I'm a truck driver. I'm in my truck right now. Been driving for 20 years, and that's 20 years too long. 20 years of almost consistent weight gain up until 2022. I was always that big, happy-go-lucky guy, big smile on my face. Everybody loved to see the big teddy bear come around. Hey, here comes John. Let's go have some fun. Party, get the party started. Oh yeah. But deep down inside, y'all, I was struggling. It was rough. Carrying all that weight, knees just screaming at me, waking up with headaches all the time. I mean, y'all have no clue. I knew I had to do something, so I came across the Feel Great system, and decided to give it a try. I mean, so many people that I'd grown up with were already starting to check out. I didn't want to be next, so I got on the system and I created this video that pretty much tells my journey up until this point.
Everybody has seen this picture. Yeah, that's all 373.6 pounds of me. Truck driving definitely takes a toll on your health. Achy joints, out of breath just walking to the building, tired all the time, brain fog, waking up with headaches every morning. I knew I had to do something, but everything that I had tried in the past just wasn't working. So I heard about the Feel Great system and decided to give it a try. Hey, what did I have to lose? They said there's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so I decided to give it a shot.
Okay, here we go. Tastes good.
Well, after being on the system for an entire year, here's what I look like now. I am leaving the 300 club. Do the math.
No, I have since redone that video. I have, at least the ending part of it, put in some new pictures because I am no longer in the 300 club. Down 100 pounds, still going. I need to go ahead and pick up the pace up because the coach is catching up to me. But it's all good. It's all good. So, like I said, I've been truck driver for 20 years, and I got caught up in what I call the truck driver trade-off, which is, a point where most truck drivers will find themselves because, you're always gone. And you never really seem to have enough time to spend with family and friends. And you ask any truck driver, they'll tell you it can be a great job. You can make a lot of money out of it. But when those wheels aren't rolling, you're not making any money. But more importantly than all that, my health and my weight have become a major, major concern in my life. But everyone here is not a truck driver. I understand that. But think about your own schedules. And let me ask you a question. If you had all the time, all the money in the world, it'd be pretty hard to enjoy without great health, right? Everybody agree with that? Yeah? Raise your hand if you do. I'm gonna share with everybody a few disturbing facts. 90% of the adults in America are metabolically unhealthy. High blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar levels are at an all-time high. Most people are suffering from unwanted fat and low energy, and that was definitely me. Over 100 million adults in the U.S. are currently dealing with diabetes or even pre-diabetes. Heart disease, we all know this one. It's become the #1 killer in the world. Even childhood obesity is growing at an alarming rate. Getting back on the subject of truck drivers, we're twice as likely to struggle with obesity, 50% more susceptible to diabetes. Truck drivers that smoke, I never fell into that category, thank God. But look at these blood pressure numbers. My blood pressure was creeping up. 87% truck drivers dealing with high blood pressure. Sleep disorders are also very, very common out here on the road. Sounds like we got a problem. Would you agree with that? Raise your hand if you agree with that. We do have a problem when it comes to our health. Well, one of the reasons for these major health issues is our modern day food environment, which is leading what has become known as insulin resistance. I mean, when you look at the food in the stores, I always say that, all these processed, we know the processed stuff is bad for us because when we wake up every morning, what happens? We go to the kitchen and they're ready to feed us those five major food groups, right? Everybody knows what that is. That's the high fructose corn syrup, the artificial ingredients, refined carbohydrates, low nutrients, and low fiber, right? Okay, those aren't 5 major food groups, but y'all get the point. It's all very, very addictive. But it's not only the processed stuff, it's even the agriculture, the produce. I've been places. I've been out to California, to some of the farms out there. I've been up to, Idaho, potato farms, and I've seen some stuff that, it's happening to our food. Yeah. It definitely makes you wonder what's really going on. There's some stuff that I've transported to places, and I don't even touch their products anymore. I ain't gonna say no names, but just be careful what you eat. Okay. Well, it seems like if you can get rid of insulin resistance, you can get rid of most health problems. And I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But like I said, modern day food environment is causing insulin resistance. But you might say, John, maybe we can just go on a diet. Well, yeah, let's talk about that. It's not that diets don't work; it's just unsustainable. Think about the last time you went on a diet. You might have had some success, some temporary success. Lost 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds, something like that. But then what happens? You get bored, you get frustrated, plateau. Next thing you know, you're not on your diet anymore. Just tired of it. That is until that new trend comes along. Everybody starts doing keto, meal replacements. Then what happens? Same thing. Have some temporary success, but then here comes the temptation. Those friends that start, tempting you by saying, "Oh, you've done so well. You deserve a cheat meal. Such and such is in town. Let's go out to eat." Then what happens? Same thing, right? Not on your diet anymore. But the third time's a charm. Yep. Had those temporary success, and then here comes the holidays. We just went through the holidays, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas. How many people stayed on their diet? Well, a lot of people got up on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, rather, and put their hand up in the air and said, "You know what? 2025 is going to be my year. I'm going to lose all this weight. It's going to be on and popping." But guess what? Today is January 9th. Tomorrow, the second Friday in January, has been dubbed International Quitters Day. Look it up. Tomorrow's International Quitters Day. Why is it called that? Because it's the day where most everybody has already taken that L on those New Year's resolutions and set them aside and say, okay, well, maybe I'll try again next year. Yeah. So again, it's not that diets don't work. They're just unsustainable. Everybody just quits. So like I said, insulin resistance. Here's some signs of insulin resistance. Then as I go through these, think about it. Are you or somebody that you know dealing with any of these signs? The skin tags on the back of your neck. They run up and down the back of your neck. They're basically harmless, but not the sexiest thing in the world. Some people get them clipped off, but it's a sign of insulin resistance. If you just ignore them or get them clipped off, you're ignoring the warning signs. That those dark patches, I can never pronounce how it goes, but it's around your neck. Some people call it dirt. It's not dirt. It's a sign of insulin resistance. Constant hunger. I had that all the time. Just couldn't put anything down, And out here on the road, hey, there's plenty of temptations out here. Inability to lose weight. We just talked about diets. Not that diets don't work, they're unsustainable. Why is that? One reason, because of insulin resistance. Constant craving for salt and sugar. Gotta have the chips, gotta have the cookies. Yep, guilty. Migraines and headaches. I used to wake up in this bed all the time with headaches. Didn't know why. Could have been my blood pressure, could have been my cholesterol levels. I don't know, but I do know now it is a sign of insulin resistance. Fatigue. Get up and go, just got up and went. Some people have that feeling of the itis. Y'all know what that is, right?
Mommy, I'm sleepy.
Oh, don't worry about that, little baby. That's just the itis.
The what?
The itis. That's what you call it when you get sleepy after a big meal.
Yeah, we're all familiar with that. A lot of us felt that big time after Thanksgiving and Christmas. And touch the top part of your stomach. If it's hard, that's visceral fat. It's not that subcutaneous fat swinging underneath your arm or under your chin. That's that hard fat that's choking your organs. It's kind of dangerous, but all of that is a sign of insulin resistance. So, as I said, get rid of insulin resistance, you can get rid of most health problems. I'm going to pivot a little bit and talk about the company. Name of our company is Unicity International. This is one of our newest facilities located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Formerly known as Rexall Drugs, Unicity was formed in 2001 when Rexall merged with Enrich International. And in 2006, this man, Mr. Stuart Hughes, became the owner and CEO of the company. He's also one of the top distributors. And under his leadership, Unicity has become completely debt-free and is also known as one of the top 500 privately held companies in the United States. We're currently doing business in over 60 countries and support over 20 different languages. And Unicity's sole mission is to make life better. Unicity also holds a very strong position within the wellness industry, which I understand is on track to becoming a $1 trillion industry over the next few years, and is predicted to create, about 10 million new millionaires. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't mind having a slice of that $1 trillion pie. Raise your hand if you agree with that. If you would like some of that. I know I would. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about the products. I'm going to ask one of my partners, Mr. Williams, if he would talk about the Unimate.
Thanks, John. Well, John, the Unimate is, let me retract. Okay, our flagship product is called the Feel Great System, which consists of two powerful food-based products, the Unimate Tea and the Unicity Balance. The Unimate Tea helps you feel good all day. It boosts your mood and physical performances. It also boosts mental clarity, helps with brain fog, and supports mental health. It suppresses hungers and cravings. It gives you a 10 times more feel-good elements that you will find in a typical cup of coffee without the jitters or crashes. It can be enjoyed hot or cold at any time of the day. It has a 5-step process, which is hand-picked, fire-roasted, extracted, concentrated, and purification. We are all in-house, from the farm to the sacket to your bottle. Thank you, John.
All right, thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you very much. One other thing about the Unimate, there's been so many clinical studies done on this. Hold on a second. There we go. 1 second, y'all. All right. So many clinical studies done on Unimate. Look at some of these results here. Aerobic exercise, 30% increase. Psychological well-being, increased by 20% after taking Unimate. These cholesterol, numbers, triglycerides, LDL, HDL, all improved, just by taking Unimate. And also the reduction in weight, hip circumference, all of it. Much improvements just after having the Unimate. That's only one part of the Feel Great system. Second part is the balance. And balance is a pre-meal drink, okay? And when it's mixed with water and taken before you eat, it provides critical fiber support, okay? Slows the digestion of carbs, promotes healthy blood, glucose, insulin, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. It also has a 7X technology plus this fiber matrix. It provides 8 different strands of fiber that cause you to feel fuller for much longer time. It also contains the vitamin complex, provides you with daily vitamins and minerals. It also helps us to balance out your gut health and possibly get rid of any unwanted fat. Now at Unicity, we have our own dedicated in-house scientists and specialists. We have third-party certifications, these sports agencies, because professional athletes aren't going to put just anything in their bodies, so they definitely trust the products at Unicity. We also have 18 products listed in the PDR. Ask your doctor about it. Hey, do you know about the Unicity Balance, the Unicity Unimate? It's in your PDR. They will look it up. There's also been plenty of clinical studies by leading hospitals and universities, BYU, Cleveland Clinic, UNLV, and others. I mean, the Cleveland Clinic even went on to say that such a product, if taken regularly, can lower cardiovascular risk on a population basis and potentially decrease the need and or doses for lipid-lowering prescription drugs. But that's the Cleveland Clinic saying, #1 heart hospital in the world. These products are patented, and the ingredients are sourced directly from the farmers. One thing that people notice when they get on the Feel Great system is the amount of savings that they start seeing in their grocery bill, for one. I mean, look at some of these comments. $200 a month saves on groceries, $500 a month savings. Medications, there's also savings on that. Here's antidepressants, blood pressure medication, insulin, all that, there's reductions in all of that. So people are saving a lot of money, and the system pretty much pays for itself. Feel Great system is unique, it's patented, it's safe for children, lactating mothers, it's unmistakable, it's simply impossible to duplicate. All things have been scientifically proven to completely rid your body of insulin resistance when it's all coupled with time-based eating. Now, all that makes sense? Raise your hand if you think all that makes sense. All right. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We're going to go ahead and open up the floor to questions, testimonies. Again, want to thank everybody here. If you do have any guests here, feel free to welcome them. And if you have any questions, feel free to lay them out on the floor.
I have a testimony from my mom. We went to doctor today, and they checked on her kidney function. And the last time I told you it was a 22, and now it's a 28. It's a 28. Yeah. So she's the doctor said, whatever you keep on doing it, keep on drinking that unicity. And she checked it on the PDR and the Cleveland Clinic, and she said a lot of more people gonna have to start doing something. And I think I gave her the I don't know, she's gonna look it up, and then she might start getting on there herself. She's a tall woman, she's not big, but she's tall, real tall. And so she says a lot of people need to know about it. And instead of this medicine, she don't believe in too much of medicine anyway. So anything could help out. So I got some stubborn people. I done gave them my links.
Okay.
I have talked to them. So I'm going to keep on. And I might need a third party to get me over that hump so I can start getting some people.
Okay,
So,
John.
Okay.
feel free to call any one of the team members.
Okay.
And invite the doctor to the Zoom calls. We definitely need more of our medical professionals, like Nurse Crawford and others, to advocate for the system. Thanks for that. Congratulations again to you.
You're welcome.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to add?
Oh, yeah, John, I just wanted to say this. My sister refused to get on camera because she's that shy person, but she's gotten off one of her medications today. She's lost over 20-something pounds, and she's all in now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Congratulations to your sister. How long has she been on it?
Yeah. Oh, she's been over a little over 3 months now.
3 months, 20 pounds later. All right.
Yeah. 20 pounds off a diuretic drug, and says her blood pressure came in at 112/80. So
Okay.
looking for her to get off the rest of it, and she's going to be good to go.
Great.
Thanks, John.
Thank you. Thanks for that one. Congratulations to your sister. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to add? All right. Well, if not, then I do want to point out that we do these meetings practically every night of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. On Saturdays, we talk about the business side of the Feel Great system. There is a business opportunity here because not too many people have heard about these products, and we're trying to change that. Currently, we're on a mission to get this product into the hands of just 1% of the population. Where are we right now? Only 0.0058% of the population. That's still a lot of growth, which means there's a lot of work to do, which means we could definitely use some help. So if that's something that interests you, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, definitely reach out to me or reach out to any one of the panelists here. We can definitely see if this collaboration is a good fit for you. Following this Zoom at the top of the next hour, we're going to be privileged to hear from our own nurse, Lavanya Crawford. I'm going to go ahead and spotlight her so she can talk about what to expect at the top of the next hour.
Hey guys, come right back on in. Invite more people to come back at 7 o'clock, top of the hour, where we will continue our conversation and explain how these two simple plant-based products really can have a great impact on changing the narrative of your health, get you off that path of sickness and can't move, arthritis, as Miss Cynthia say, Arthur gotta go. Come right back on to the 7 o'clock Zoom and learn how you can start feeling amazing just by using the Feel Great system.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Crawford. Thank you very much for that. Okay. All right. Again, if you're on the fence, thinking about getting on the Feel Great system, need some more information, definitely get back with the person that invited you. They can definitely answer any other questions, and you can also order the system from them. Before I dismiss, I want to go ahead and give our own Coach Hoyt a chance to chime in on anything might feel necessary. Coach Hoyt, how you doing?
I'm well. Happy New Year, everyone. I see lots of beautiful faces, some faces I haven't caught in a while. Some faces have changed. Who are you? But again, I know you're on Feel Great, so I know you're going to continually be changing. Well, I want to say again, what a marvelous meeting. Hopefully you guys got some valuable information out of this. We do talk about the health all week. It's important. But on Saturdays, we talk about the business side. I don't know about you guys, but an extra $500 every month, pretty nice to wake up to. Some folks are making between $500 to $1,000 every month. So just imagine, Ms. Rashida, waking up February 1st and you have an extra $500 under your pillow. Hey, man, the Tooth Fairy has nothing on Feel Great. So we tell you guys, let's get going. We want to help as many people as we can, but again, we need help. So tap into the person that invited you. They'll give you a link to the business. We do talk about the business on Saturdays. It starts at 7 a.m. on the West Coast, 10 on the East Coast, and then that's 9 Central. So Miss Greenwood, if you know any Tooth Fairies, everybody that want to be a Tooth Fairy, give them a call, tell them to jump on that call, because we're going to actually help a lot of people make extra $500 a month. And I'm telling you now, it happens. Is that right, Dennis? Is
yes,
Tooth Fairy
sir.
does he show up every month?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So remarkably, thank you so much for that. And if you want to make more than that, we'll talk about that. But $500 is our baseline for our group. We'll make sure everybody here is making a minimum of $500 a month. So John, back to you.
Thank you for that, Coach Hoyt. All right. Well, again, I want to thank everyone for coming on now. Be sure to check out Nurse Crawford at the top of the next hour. Again, the person that invited you can provide that link. And if there is nothing else, if they must see my best shit, feed them on. If there is nothing else, then I want to go ahead and wish everybody a good evening. And until the next time, y'all go and feel great.